Hello and welcome to another episode in our series of Natural Hair 101. Today we're going to be talking about Saya. Another one has gotten the texturizer size Gina curl. Soon, everyone will return back to relaxed hair. As you can see from our snippet, we're going to be talking about the Gina curl today. And also our main topic today is the natural hair community on extinction? So I don't know if you guys have seen several times, I'll show a couple of examples of what it looks like. So the Gina curl is not the Jerry curl, because I was just like, are they related? Like I was saying, I was like, do they know each other? Do they have a group me chat? Anyways, but so the Gina curl is something that is similar to a texturizer, but it's even less amount of times. I did some research. It looks like it started off with the process is pretty fairly new. It's supposed to help reduce frizz and change the molecules. It is a chemical treatment. So that's the main keyword right there. Because it's a chemical treatment, I know a lot of people like to ask and be like, hey, am I still natural if I have a texturizer? Am I still natural if I have the Jerry curl? The Gina curl. You see how I get confused? So I can definitely say that technically, term speaking, like by definition, I wouldn't consider that somebody I wouldn't consider them natural, but human being centered, I consider you natural, but it's fairly new. It's basically, from what I've been noticing and the examples that I've seen, I've noticed that the curl is bringing 4C, it's transitioning. I don't like that word because then it's making it sound like it's getting better. It's making 4C replicate the curls from type 3C from what I've seen so far. So I can definitely say that it's an interesting, process. I've seen it. I don't really understand it, so I can't sit up here and say, hey guys, it does this, it's hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, like those in the no lie relaxers. But I definitely want to touch base on it, that I would say definitely do your research on it before you engage in it. But by definition, I know the question has been asked, I got the Gina curl, they're curls, they're so natural, right? And me personally, by definition, no, you're not natural, because to me, I feel like when it comes to being natural, I feel like natural is something that doesn't need to grow out, But then, some people can actually argue and say, well, damn, Claire. Well, if my hair is colored, is that not natural? Yes, it's natural. We're talking about stuff that needs to grow out for it to change. Like, you can change the color of your hair. Once you get the Gina curl done to your strands, you just can't be like, okay, well, I got a Gina curl done today on Monday, I want to go back to 4C on Tuesday. No, you have to grow it out, and there's no malice behind it. Like I said, this brings me to my next point. I feel like when it comes to the main answer that I'm going to give you, like, is the natural hair community going extinct? Every day I look, like I said, I like to be current. Every day I look and I'm just like, I see another story. Hey guys, I was natural for 7 years. I went back. Hey, I went this, I went that, And I feel like, honestly, I want to say the natural hair community is going extinct. I would say the natural hair community is changing for the better. Okay, stay with me now. Now, I know you guys may have seen, they're like, well, your title says what's wrong with the natural hair community, or why I hate it, or blah, blah. That's mostly to pull viewers in, but it's not clickbait. It's just, that's the tag that the SEO approved. But I can definitely say that I feel like it's changing. I feel like we're starting to become more open. Like, okay, well, this person used olive oil, or this one uses rainwater. It's really rainy over here. This one used rainwater for growth. And we're just like, you know what? What are they doing to do that? Compared to back in the day when we first started, it was strictly coconut oil on your hair, on your credit score, on your man, on your woman. Like they were saying put coconut oil and that's it. Nothing else. I feel like it's definitely changing. But I've noticed definitely there's been a slight rise, and like I said, this is not empirical data. This is just from eyeballing it. I noticed there's been a slight rise in people going back. And this brings me to my next thesis statement I wrote it down because I don't want to forget anything. This means our next thesis statement is just that when you have type 4 hair, like I said, like I love my type 4 hair to the death of me. Like you couldn't whenever I feel new growth, like I can feel a new growth because I've had these braids in for like 5-6 weeks now. When I feel a new growth, I love my hair texture. But there are those days when I get frustrated, you know, and I'm not afraid to say it. You can put the hate comments below. Make sure you leave some food. I want some snacks. Leave like a picture of a pie below too. I hated this. Here's some pie. Thank you, girl. Thank you, sir. But I would definitely say for sure that there's days that you just get frustrated. And unfortunately with 4C, I mean type 4C, especially type 4 hair, but specifically 4C, like, you know, the coils are a little bit tighter. You know, they clicked up a little bit stronger, you know. And I've done hair, you know, from all the way from type 2 wavy all the way to 4C, you know, where like it's more kinkier, it's more coarse. And I understand, you know, some days, like, especially when you ever had it where your hair get matted and you just kind of look at it and be like, am I gonna be on my Amber Rose tip today? I'm gonna just shave it off. Like there's been times where I felt like that, especially if I've let a wash and go too long, or I've had my hair on a fro and I just let my curls hug up on each other and it's time to comb through. I'm just like, damn, like sometimes I do wish, you know, there was something that could help it be more manageable. But then I'm just like, let me take a breath, let me take a beat, let me take a breath. Let me just think like, okay, I can put in some braids for a little bit because I'm mad, you know, with it right now. So it's just kind of like, I feel like that's being human. And I know a lot of people don't want to say it. They just say, oh my God, you're producing self-4 hate. I was like, I do not sit up here, edit, post 3 times a week consistently for me to sit here and say I hate natural hair. I love natural hair. You'll keep hearing me saying that. But I can definitely understand people getting the Gina curl. I can understand people going relaxer, which brings me to my final conclusion right here is DWG for you. You know what I'm trying to say? So I would say it's DWG for you. You know what I'm trying to say? So I would say do what's good for you. Like it's definitely something that I can definitely sit here and attest and be like, do what's good for you. And I know a lot of people sit there and feel like, you know, the natural hair generals, the national hair lieutenants, the lock lieutenants will sit there and say, no, that's not natural, this, that, and the other. It's like, by definition, Gina curl is not natural. You know, it's a chemical being placed in your hair. I was trying to look up the ingredients and they confused me. So I know that it definitely is not something that just comes natural, you know, but I understand it though. But do what's good for you. Like sometimes you don't really have the patience to sit there. And like this last month has been just so crazy for me. You know, my day job, and I mean, it's so crazy to me. Sorry, y'all. I have a little bit of a old school cold right now because the temperature keeps changing up and down. But I can definitely say that do what's good for you, and you got to be confident. Even if you're not confident, fake it till you make it. But definitely do what's good for you, because what's going to end up happening is that you're going to sit here and think, oh my God, if I get this Gina curl done, no one's going to look at me sideways. They're going to think I gave up on 4C. And I'm just like, you didn't give up on 4C, you know? Because like I said, like by definition, no, you're not natural. But I feel like the fact that you're still wearing your actual hair out, you know, regardless of extensions or, you know, it's that I consider you natural. But by definition, no, you're not natural. You know, and I'm not afraid to say that. But I can definitely say do what's good for you, and definitely if you agree or disagree in the comments, definitely let me know below. I love talking to you guys. I read your comments. It'll be 2 o'clock in the morning if I can't see you. I was like, ooh, somebody called me. What'd you say, girl? You know. Now if it's incoherent, that means I answered like at 2 o'clock in the morning when I couldn't sleep or I was tired. But definitely don't forget to subscribe, share. And it's what? It's clear hair. Saya, another. Saya, I must tell you the good news. Another one has gotten a relaxer / diva girl. You don't live here. So you can afford henchmen, but you can't afford your own spot to maniacally laugh at. You know,